Hello everyone. Welcome to the solution of LeetCode problem 34 named find first and last position of element in sorted array. In this problem, we are given an integer array and we are given a target. Now we have to determine what is the first appearance of the target and the last appearance of the target in the sorted array. Now we have to write the algorithm that runs in big O of log and runtime. And if the target is not found, that means we have to return -1. Now let's analyze the first example. Here the array contains 6 elements, which is 5, 7, 7, 8, 8, and 10. And the target value is 8. So here we can see that the first appearance of the 8 in the input array is here, which is index number 3. And the last appearance is here, which is index number 4. That's why you have to return 3 and 4. Now, unfortunately, the target 6 is absent into the second example array. So we have to return -1. Now, for this empty array, the target 0 is absent. So we have to again return -1 as well. Now here, the array length can be in between 0 to 10 to the power 5. And each of the array element can be in between -10 to the power 9 to +10 to the power 9. And the array is in the sorted order in a non-decreasing way. And the value of target can be in between -10 to the power 9 to +10 to the power 9. I hope you understood the problem statement. Now let's move on to the algorithm. Now, to solve the algorithm, we have taken the first example. The array contains 6 elements, which is 5, 7, 7, 8, 8, and 10, and the target value is 8. Now, before jumping into the solution, we have to know the definition of the lower bound. Here, the lower bound basically finds the first or the smallest index in a sorted array where the value at that index is equal to the target. Now here, we can see that suppose the target is 8. So if we place this 8 here, the array will be still become sorted. So we can say that for the lower bound, the value 8 is in this index, which is 0, 1, 2, and 3. This is the lower bound definition. Now, how can we apply the lower bound to solve this problem? Let's see. Here, our target value is 8. Now, at first, we have to calculate the lower bound of this element 8. So here we can see that the lower bound of this element 8 is 3, which is here. So we have to place 3 here. Now, how can we find the last occurrence of this element 3? Here, if we find the lower bound of the element 8 plus 1, that means we can simply find the last occurrence of the element 8. So here the element 8 plus 1 is 9. And so in the sorted array, if we place 9 here, the index number will be 5. So the lower bound of the element 9 is 5. And the last occurrence of the element 8 will be 5 minus 1, which is 4. That means the answer will be 3 and 4. So this is basic algorithm. I hope you understand it. In short, we can say that we have to find the lower bound of the first array or the first target 8. And here we have to store it into a variable. Now, we have to find the lower bound of the target plus 1 again and subtract 1. Now we will find the last occurrence of the target 8. Finally, we have to return it if the answer is valid. I hope you understood the algorithm. Now let's move on to the code. Now here, in these examples, the code is pretty simple. At first, we are given a function named search range, which has an input and the target as a parameter. Now, we are calculating the start position and the ending position by using the lower bound function. And for the start position, we will check that for target, and for the ending position, we will check the lower bound of target plus 1. Finally, we have to subtract 1. Now, let's understand the implementation of the lower bound. Here, in the lower bound function, it will take 4 parameters. One is the input array, another is the lower position, higher position, and the target. Now, let's run a binary search where low is less than is equal to high. Now, let's calculate the mid and check if the target is greater than a of mid. That means we have to place low index to mid plus 1. Otherwise, we have to place high index to mid minus 1. Finally, we have to return low. And here, after finding the start position of the target and ending position of the target plus 1 and subtract minus 1 here, we have to check whether the start position is inbound. And our start position contains the element target. I hope you understood the code. Thank you everyone for watching this video. We will get back soon with another LeetCode solution.